Why Richie doesn't tell Conrad about Maeve in Mobland Season 1, Episode 7. In Mobland Episode 7, Richie Stevenson had every chance to call Maeve Harrigan a rat and a traitor, but in a shocking turn of events, he chose not to inform Conrad of her activities. Richie dealt the Harrigans a serious blow in retaliation for the killings of his wife and children in the conclusion of Episode 7 of Paramount Plus' gory crime drama. Richie is able to obtain 2 Harrigan children with the aid of some strategically positioned business acquaintances, giving him the chance to carry out gory retribution. In order to pay blood for blood, Richie has a proxy deliver a chainsaw to Brendan, Conrad and Maeve's eldest son, as the Harrigan family watches live. Before Janet McTeer's enigmatic new character, Cat McAllister, thwarts his plans with a simple phone call, he plans to murder Seraphina Harrigan in a similar fashion. But given that Maeve gave Richie the exact location of Brendan and Seraphina, it seems odd that he wouldn't tell Conrad while the Harrigans bear the consequences of her betrayal. Richie not telling Conrad about Maeve is initially confusing. It seemed puzzling at first that Richie wouldn't expose Maeve during the live feed just before Brendan and Seraphina are slain. It would seem that the best approach to cause internal conflict in the Harrigan household would be to reveal Maeve as a traitor to her husband and the entire Harrigan family just before he exacts his revenge with her assistance. Given the matriarch's dual-agent behavior, there is a very real chance that the family may turn against one another, causing unimaginable chaos and strife. Richie is aware that Conrad, like the rest of London, is unstable in the first place, so this is particularly true with him. Maeve's betrayal of him appears to be the final nail in Conrad's coffin of common sense and truth. With Conrad and Kevin on the line, it would seem like the correct thing to do to not only expose Maeve while he still has the opportunity, but to do so right away and then give a graphic illustration of the repercussions of her behavior. Given that Maeve has essentially supported Richie's cause at every turn, he might be better off in the long term by keeping her a secret. Maeve probably made the anonymous call to the police regarding Archie's body, which she blamed Harry for, again to cover her own tracks, and it now seems very obvious that she forced Conrad to kill Archie in order to hide her own identity. The icing on the cake was when Maeve gave Richie the address of Conrad's daughter and her kid. Mobland Season 1 Episode 7, shocking twist, Maeve has caused death of her own son Brendan. Brendan and Seraphina are preceded by Jamie, played by the renowned Geordie Mola, at the conclusion of Mobland Episode 7. They are on a video conference call with Richie and the Harrigans. Everyone is aware of what is going to happen. Seraphina tries one final time to buy off Jamie. However, Seraphina's cries are drowned out by Jamie's inability to forget Conrad's racial taunts and the sound of the executioner revving the chainsaw. During a live video conference, Kevin informs Harry that Brendan and Seraphina are about to be killed. The place where Brendan and Seraphina are is far from Harry. So, having run out of options, he calls Donnie and instructs him to put him in touch with Cat McAllister, played by the equally iconic Janet McTeer. Harry asks Cat to contact Jamie and suggests that he halt the Harrigan siblings' execution. Jamie receives the message from Cat and turns off the chainsaw. But Brendan has already been transformed into a pool of blood, bones, and sinew, so Harry arrives too late. But Seraphina is still alive. The video call stops on all sides with that. The Harrigans don't know exactly what happened. Richie doesn't know why Jamie didn't finish the job. Harry doesn't know what Cat said to Jamie to stop the execution. And we, the viewers, don't know what the equation is between Harry and Cat, and how he convinced Cat to do a favor for him. All we know is that Seraphina is in one piece, and Harry has to probably pay a heavy price for getting in touch with Cat again. My guess is that Harry used to work for Cat before he leveled up and became the Harrigans' attack dog.